So lots of crap been going on in the last couple months or so, between being sick, jury duty, school ending, finals, graduations, parties. The work on the Mustang has been just kind of shoddy here and there. So I'm just gonna give kind of a quick update. Lots of things have been happening on the car, but it's kind of been all over the place at the same time. So, where to start? Okay, so I've got the fenders cut out. I've cut them like 5 different times. I'll show you some pictures here in a moment. As you can see, I started this side. I just centered the tire up and got that into position. It's pretty tight over here. But again, I just taped a marker to a block. This actually came out of the leaf spring on one side. And then I just did dots all the way around. And then I'll follow it back up with the pinstriping tape. And then this is the other block that I used. And then I'll do the same thing. Again, I'm just mirroring the shape of the tire. As you can see, did a lot more trimming, opened it up significantly more. Looking pretty good. Again, nowhere near being finalized. The other part was the brakes. They were always crap. I knew that from the moment I bought the car. The original owner thought maybe it was an issue with the master cylinder being the wrong size. Wasn't sure. At any rate, the pedal basically went to the floor and I had no brakes. So it was a death trap. So my brother, who is a race car builder, restorer, all of that, he took a look at it and did some research. And he came up with this, which is a Willwood proportioning system. So it's a valve and the proportioning unit that allows you to distribute kind of like where you want the main focus of the brakes to be. So that's what he did, and it worked amazing. It was what a difference. The car stopped on the dime after this getting installed. That being said, ran into some issues. So after driving it for a while, the calipers started locking up and hanging up, dragging considerably. After he did some work on it, I tried to look into it and I kind of screwed things up and made them worse. So long story short, the plungers, I overextended them on this side here, and I couldn't get them back in. So he came over, got them back in, everything was fine, but it was really still dragging a lot. And I don't know if it was because I screwed them up or it was something that was inevitable in the brakes, whatever. That being said, as you can see, these are new. So I got them on both sides set up, so that should resolve that. The other thing I did was I replaced the bolts on the shock tower mounts. I needed to get some additional height to fit in the Monte Carlo bar, the Mike Meyer bar brace. He has I don't know, whatever it's called, but you get it. So I got that reinstalled, so that's back in place. But lots happening, just kind of all over the place. It's like one thing after another. So pretty soon, actually the next thing is I'm gonna order some rear Viking shocks for the back, get those installed. I think instead of re-arcing the leaf springs, I'm starting to lean towards just blocking it to lower it, just because of money's sake. It's just money, as you all know. All right, 1.5 inch lowering blocks, aluminum of course. They're honed out. Has a 9/16 pin. And also replaced, I think I already mentioned in another video, the U-bolts, 1/2 inch, all the way around. And there's the other side. All right, so I went ahead and put the front fender on so you can get an idea what we're looking at here. The car is a little too low right now. It's at 6 1/4. I gotta raise it up about a 1/2 inch. There will still be more trimming to do. I'm not gonna be actually doing the flares until the suspension and the ride height is 100% dialed in, because it's just gonna change everything. So it's just gonna stay like this for the foreseeable future.